There's a movie with such a silly title, it was begging me to watch it. It's called Hercules in New York. So, I turned it on and almost immediately realized that Hercules was Arnold. And the plot of this movie is as simple as Hercules is tired of living in Olympus, home of the gods, and would rather be in New York.
I won't stay.
You are trying my patience, Hercules.
You are trying mine.
Heed my words!
Nobody will stop me.
How dare you address such remarks to your father?
It's easy.
Why, you offensive puppy. Perhaps this will teach you respect for your elders!
Ultimately, Hercules got his way. And then Hercules began a rampage of striking people with stock slam sound effects. Well, it might as well have been. It's slap sound effects, but it's the same. It just sounds like this. Stupid.
Okay, I'm with you, boy. Better forget it. Oh, no, you don't. Oh no, you don't. No. I'm your friend.
This continued until he picked up a 2x4, which was conveniently the length of 6 men, and none of them tried to take it away from him, but rather push it toward him. Somehow this impressed a man who was trying to sell pretzels, so they ran away together and got in a taxi. And when they came to a stop, they realized that they were both broke, so Hercules just flipped the man's car and ran away. Until they stopped at a baseball court, and Hercules randomly decided to say that he was better than a bunch of college students with a montage of doing things that, they get cut off once the impressive part is about to happen. You can't convince me that's not an average hop. Why am I supposed to be impressed? Some people were impressed, however, because these two randomly invited them over to their household for tea, which resulted in Hercules flirting with a woman and almost killing her friend. So, of course, they had the only natural response anyone would have in this situation.
Nevertheless, Mr. Zeus interests me. I'd like to get to know him better, study him more closely.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Well, do you know he had the effrontery to ask if I would have dinner with him tonight?
Well, of course you told him.
I would.
On their date, a bear broke out of a zoo. And instead of getting tranquilized, as men were coming to do, Hercules just choked the bear out as the woman was screaming for him to beat the bear up. So, yeah, that's some animal abuse for you right there. Hercules somehow managed to get in trouble with the mafia, and Zeus was upset that Hercules didn't want to come back to Olympus, so he was trying to send Nemesis after Hercules.
If you will not take my advice, then heed my caution. Beware of Nemesis. Goodbye, my half-brother.
Hades got mixed up in all of this as well, and I guess they have cars in hell because they were certainly there.
That is true. I always thought of myself as a god of ideas.
Well, then I leave the matter in your hands.
Also, all Hades did was politely just ask Hercules to come to hell with him as a punishment, and when Hercules said no, he said okay and left. Things began to escalate to a point where Hercules was chasing the mafia in a makeshift chariot. And after an epic battle with the mafia, Hercules decided to go back to Olympus, and I kid you not, his friend literally just decided to eat an apple.
Let's go eat an apple.
And after everything was reported to Zeus decided to go to New York, and then the movie ended. So yeah, that happened. Apparently this was Arnold's first movie, and a very silly one at that. So with all that said, there's honestly nothing more to say. I am speechless. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the video here. So take care of yourselves, have a decent day, and stay determined. Out of the way.